Hello, my name is Mary McCarthy, and I'm doing the first video essay for Dr. Swinson's Anatomy 2 lab. So we will be discussing the endocrine glands. I have a little diagram here of them. So first, we're going to talk about the anterior pituitary gland, which is this little tiny one up here in the head, and it produces 6 hormones. So the first is prolactin, and it is responsible for milk production in females. The second one is growth hormone, which increases cell division, particularly in the bones and skeletal muscles, and it can also promote protein synthesis. It's typically common in children and teenagers. You don't usually see it utilized very much in adults. So next is the adrenocorticotropic hormone, which stimulates the adrenal cortex to release corticosteroid hormones. The next is luteinizing hormone. It promotes the production of estrogen and testosterone. Then we have the follicle stimulating hormone, which stimulates gamete production. Then is the thyroid stimulating hormone, which kind of comes along with the name. It stimulates the thyroid to secrete thyroid hormones. So next is the posterior pituitary, which is kind of the same gland, just in the back. I couldn't really color it here, but it's right behind this guy, and it has 2 hormones. One is oxytocin, which stimulates uterine contractions during childbirth for women. The next is antidiuretic hormone, which influences water balance in the body. And then next is the thyroid, which is the butterfly-shaped gland. Butterfly-shaped gland in the neck, and that has 2 hormones. So first is the thyroid hormone, which is the major metabolic hormone for the entire body, and it affects almost every cell, and it also is a chemical compound of T3 and T4 hormones. And second in the butterfly gland is calcitonin, and it functions to lower blood calcium levels by stimulating calcium uptake in the bones, for example. And next is the parathyroid glands, which are on the posterior part of the thyroid gland. So they're like these little tiny dots in the back, and they release in response to low calcium in the blood. So they cause different systems within the body to release calcium into the bloodstream. And next is the pancreas. There's the purple one down here, and well, it's not purple in your body, but it has 2 hormones, and one is insulin, and that is released in response to high blood sugar levels, and the second is glucagon, which is released in response to low blood sugar levels. So the last ones we'll be talking about are the adrenal glands, and they sit on top of the kidneys, and they have 5 hormones. And one is aldosterone, which is a steroid hormone, and it helps to maintain the water and salt balance in the body. And next is epinephrine and norepinephrine, which are essentially adrenaline and noradrenaline, and they are released in moments of short-term emergency or stressors. And then we have mineral corticoids, and they help to control the balance of minerals in the body, especially electrolytes. And then there's glucocorticoids, which is cortisol, as a lot of people know it as, and they are essential to homeostasis, so they keep blood sugar levels constant and help to maintain a healthy blood pressure in the body. And the last hormone we'll be talking about is gonadocorticoids, and they are sex hormones. There's not a lot known about them. The function is hypothesized to be to help with the onset of puberty. Thank you.